Thank you very much. Today, I'd like us to discuss the concept of modern monetary theory. What is MMT? Modern monetary theory, some people plainly call it's a money printing scheme. To a certain extent, it is. But the whole idea is it's in an effort seeking to eliminate the shortages and or excesses of liquidity in the market. Now, modern monetary theory, what it calls for, what it says is an economy has that quantity, depending on its level of economic activities, there's that quantity that is considered optimum quantity of money. That just like in a machine there's a machine that takes 4 quarts, others take to 5 quarts, of oil, and it differs with the moving parts. The more moving parts it has, the more it requires more oil. Same thing with money. Money is considered the grease of an economy. So our main aim is to keep that amount of money optimum in order not to cause inflation in the economy. And the theory goes like, if the government that has a central bank own currency, and the working population cannot run out of money, because every time they run out of money or there is too low money in the economy, of course, due to low taxation levels, it can print some money, push it back into the economy, and it will spark economic activities, and tax revenue will start coming in. The only thing this government cannot do, it cannot print and hand it to the people. That's not how it works. You print money, but you push it into the economy in form of leaving behind public goods and putting money in people's pockets while activating or sparking economic activities once more. The whole idea is as long as there are goods and services around, there will always, it will be non-inflationary. And that is why we normally consider that optimum quantity very critical for the economy, or the economic machine to keep running smoothly without grinding, or without or having too much excess liquidity in the market, causing the prices to skyrocket. Now, here's the deal. The main question that we need to ask ourselves is, why does quantity of money need to be replenished? Where does money go? I thought money keep on circulating. And unfortunately, that is only a theory. Money does not really circulate in a circular manner, really. Some of it circulate, but there are leakages. Leakages is like when you buy stuff from outside the economy. It means you have to convert your own currency into a foreign currency. It means that money is gone, but you're going to get goods. So when those goods come in, there will be less money and more goods. The only solution to that is you export an equal amount or more in order for you to. If you export more than you import, then you're making money. There's too much. There's liquidity, and that's not a problem. That's good. But if you import more than you're exporting, then you always be finding yourself every 1 or 2 years you find yourself going through a very difficult time, because you have liquidity shortages. It is practical. People run out of money, economists run out of money, and they go all the way to zero. And I'll give you a very good example. 2022, 2023, then about, Kenya imported 3.2 trillion. Kenya exported 900 billion commodities and services. Remittances was like 300 billion. That tells you 3.2 trillion were converted into dollars, into yuan, into whatever. All that money went to central bank, converted into dollars and those, and never came back. What came back is in what we sold out, which was 900 billion plus 300 billion, which is 1.2 trillion. Therefore, that particular year, we had a shortage or a shortfall of cash. We lost 2 trillion in cash, went out. Is the deal. Now that we are short 2 trillion, if the other year you are short 2 trillion, my friend, you're gone. You're gone because you're already 2 trillion short. If you're short another 2 trillion, it means you're waiting to the 1.2 that you just got. It means that money is gone. But the question is, where does it go? It's in the central bank. You can always push it back. The government has the mandate to be able to push that liquidity back into the economy through infrastructure, through funding, building of schools, dams, using local labor, local engineering, local materials, and that would help the economy recover from shortage of liquidity. The only thing is, we cannot allow the government to print the whole 2 trillion. No. We normally half it because there's so much more that cannot be captured by the data. So you half the shortage, so you can spend 1 trillion back into the economy. It will spark more economic activities. So instead of exporting 1.2 trillion or 900 billion, you'll be exporting 2 or 3. So that way you don't want to increase liquidity too much, because if it goes over what we are importing, then we'll be having too much liquidity. I remember this money is just printed, and we wanted to spark economic activities. That we can start, the economy can continue producing more jobs, more goods and services, and that money will have value, will gain value. That's modern monetary theory. So do not believe them when they stand in front of y'all and say, well, we are running out of money, now we don't know what to do. You know what to do. You just don't want to do it, or you're too afraid. You print a little bit, you push it into the economy, spark economic growth. There is no reason for there to be so much grinding poverty in the economy when we have modern tools to resolve most of our problems. You should be having roads done by now. You should be having, especially the necessary roads adjoining all main towns, dual carriage. That should have been something that we already dealt with a long time ago. We should be dealing with new establishments. We should be dealing with new bridges, new dams, new electric generating dams, facilities. We should be redoing the wiring of our electricity. That's what we should be doing. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. My name is John Mutungi, and I approve this message.